Good morning and welcome to Vik and Wern Sports Chat. Welcome to our morning sports show. Every morning at 7 o'clock. Rise and shine. Early bird catches the worm. Hope you guys are all doing well. I see there's a lot of guys in the chat and a lot of girls in the chat and whatever. Look, hey, good sports day yesterday, good sports day today. So let's see what's going on. I hope that the stream is good this morning. The sound is good. If something's not well, just let me know in the chat. But hey, let's start off. Let's start off with today's topics. We have we don't have any NBA today. Sorry about that. But we have the NFL. We have the Women's Champions League. We have the Carabao Cup. We have some darts. We have some other stuff that is going on in the world of sports. So we'll get to all of that. It was actually quite a quiet evening in the world of sports. No NFL, no NBA, not a lot of football going on. But then we can talk about some other stuff. Let's start with the Carabao Cup, and good thing. Why don't I have that? Ooh, no, it came. It takes a little bit of time this morning. Everything's a little bit slow. It's the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup, and 3 games were played last night. Arsenal beat Crystal Palace 3-2. They were actually down 1-0 at one stage. But Gabriel Jesus, he scored 3 goals for Arsenal. Newcastle, comfortable win against Brentford. They were up there 3-0. It was comfortable all the way. And Liverpool, Southampton, yes. Liverpool through. So the 3 big teams all came through. And then tonight, it is Spurs against Manchester United. Let's see what happens tonight. Don't forget, I will just put that in there quickly. Don't forget to join us this evening at 20:45 Central European Time. We are going to bring a live watch along of Tottenham Hotspurs against Manchester United. Can we keep our momentum going after the derby win on the weekend? Let's have a look. Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see the lineup today. We already know that Marcus Rashford is not going to be playing. He has been left out of the squad once again. Ooh, controversy, yeah. English media are going to lose their shit. Then, we got to talk about the man himself. Our first star person of the day, got to be Gabriel Jesus. Scored 3 goals, all 3 goals for Arsenal. So, hey, well done to him. Breaks my heart to give it to an Arsenal supporter and an Arsenal player, but credit where credit's due. Great job by Gabriel Jesus, or the Jesus, and he gets one of our star men of the day. Then there was the Women's Champions League. And I see that the computer this morning is very slow. Yes, Barcelona beat Man City 3-0. Good result for Barcelona. Barcelona very strong in the Women's Champions League. Then St. Polten beat Hammarby. Lost to Hammarby 1-2. Arsenal beat FC Bayern 3-2. Good result for the Women of Arsenal. Good day for Arsenal Football Club. Wish it would be different. And Juventus beat Vålerenga 3-0. That was the group stage of the Women's Champions League. I think there's the draw on Friday. That's tomorrow. So Vern can maybe update you about that on Saturday. Let me see how else is in there. Roders. Yes, it is 6 a.m. in the UK. I know. It is 7 a.m. in Switzerland. But Roders, you are new. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Fantastic. Always like to hear somebody new. And I was going to say have a new face, but we don't see each other. You get to see my face. A lot of people say that's not a good thing, but it is what it is. But Roders, welcome to the channel. Thank you. Yeah, so that draw is going to be, I think, tomorrow. So Vern can update you on Saturday morning about that. Just adding to his workload. Then look, we got to get to something that happened yesterday. I tell you, I don't know if you guys saw this or not, but there was a horrific clash yesterday. Paris Saint-Germain. I can't remember who they played against. Let me just have a quick check. I know that I put it on the screen for that. It was against AS Monaco, so that was a big game. Top 2 teams in France. Paris did win the game 4-2, but actually the result was very irrelevant because Don Luigi Donnarumma, he sustained a horrific injury. I mean, as you can see, it doesn't look good, but I'm going to show you something right now. It doesn't look a lot better when you see it up close for all the faint-hearted. Minecraft, good morning, young man. Awake already, huh? Yeah, he got hammered there big time. So, hey, look, as we do on this channel, all our best wishes and get well soon, John Luigi Donnarumma. Not my favorite goalkeeper, but that is, never want that to happen to anybody. And yeah, look, that's sports. As the young man that's in the chat right now, Minecraft can tell you, injuries are part of the game. Huh? Injuries are part of the game. Then let me just put this out there. Don't forget, on the weekend, we are going to have the Usyk against Fury live watch along. That'll be around about 10:15 Central European time. Or for roaders, that is 21:15 UK time. I'm getting there. So we'll see what happens there. That looks like it's going to be a good fight. I'd like to see Tyson Fury win it, but I don't think so. I think Usyk is, at the moment, is the man. And because it's boxing, I have got a little poll that we've put up on our community part of the page. You guys can go check it out. I could have chosen a lot of other fights, but what do you think is the best boxing matchup in the last few decades? And we got Fury against Usyk, obviously, because it's something new. Let me sit a little bit further over here. Then Evander Holyfield against Mike Tyson. Eargate, I think, but this was the second fight. George Foreman against Muhammad Ali, the Rumble of the Jungle. That was something great. And then Ken Norton against Larry Holmes. So please take part in that poll. Maybe there's, maybe some of you are maybe a guy like Minecraft, a little bit too young to remember all of them. But yep, I thought that was something we could do. Then we get into the NHL. There were some games last night. And I just see that it always takes a little bit of time this morning. The Flyers lost to the Red Wings 4-6. The Maple Leafs lost 5-3 to beat the Dallas Stars 5-3. The Panthers beat the Wild. That is the Florida Panthers against the Minnesota Wild. That's 6-1. The Winnipeg Jets beat the Anaheim Ducks. Lost to the Anaheim Ducks 2-3. And the Canucks against the Utah Hockey Club. That was 2-2 in overtime. It's still 2-2 at the moment. I think, let me just have a look quickly. I think a game should be finished. They always seem to finish at around about 5 past. I'll tell you the score there quickly. That should, let me have a look. Come on. Computer's very slow this morning. So, is it coming? Maybe it's not coming. Let's have a look. Oof. I hope the stream is not as slow as the computer this morning. NHL, come on. Scores. Here we go. Who wins this one? Oh well, all right. Not happening for me this morning. Not happening for me this morning. So that looks very slow. Yeah. Can I get it? Can you kick it? Yes, you can. Bit slow. Yeah, everything's a little bit slow. I do not know what's going on this morning. The last few days, and I can tell you that the Utah Hockey Club won that one in overtime 3-2. So well done to them. It's a new franchise this year. This is their first year in the NHL. They derived from the Phoenix Coyotes. Used to be the Utah Hockey Club. Yep. There we go. So let's get rid of that. Let's get back to the rest of the show. Then that was the NHL. Got another poll out there for you guys just to have a look at quickly. Who do you think was the greatest hockey player in the last few years? Alex Ovechkin, Jaromir Jagr, the great one himself, Wayne Gretzky, or Mario Lemieux? And it looks like Gretzky's got it. I got to say, I was always a big Jaromir Jagr fan. In the last 20 years, it had to be Alex Ovechkin. I mean, the man is still going. He must be 180 years old, and he's still going. Then some other sporting news. Welcome back, Nick Kyrgios. Nick Kyrgios is back on the tennis circuit after a long injury layoff, and he is teaming up with none other than the Joker, Mr. Djokovic himself. They are going to play some doubles together down under in Australia. So that's great. My favorite tennis player at the moment on the tour, Nick Kyrgios. I think he just livens stuff up. I can't handle all these boring people. So well done to him. Then we get into the darts. Ooh, the darts. I watched some darts yesterday. Some good games out there. Look, the results are out there, man. And the standout game was obviously Nathan Aspinall. One of the seeder players. He came through. Two or three seeds are out already. Ricky Evans, the man. If you're not watching, you miss it. This guy throws 180 like in 3 seconds. It's like bang, 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 like that. Madras Rasma. He won 3-1 against Christian Kist. We'll mention Christian Kist in a second. And Jim Williams lost to Pablo Nibreda. I think he's from the Philippines, 3-2. But we got to mention Christian Kist just afterwards. We'll do that. Today there's a big amount of games up. They have an afternoon and an evening session today. So I know the Germans will definitely be looking out for Gabriel Clemens. And who else is out there? Callan Ritz. Yeah, he's always exciting to watch. Then in the evening session you have Menza Sulovic. That's the Austrian. He actually had a very good run, but he's tailored off lately. Scott Williams, he had a big run last year in the darts, so check him out. And then, of course, the big one, Michael Smith. I think one of the favourites to win it this year. And he's going to play against Kevin Dutz. Dutz played really well. Morning, Vic. Morning, Les. Good morning. Kevin Dutz played well, so that's the darts. But I've got to give a shout-out to this man, Christian Kitz. I mean, look, the man had a 9-darter yesterday. And if you have a 9-darter, we give you the star man of the day. Not easy. Vern and I, we play a lot of darts in our studio. We have a dartboard in the studio, kind of between shows and stuff like that. We throw some darts. At the moment, I'm still the leader. And we're going to have like a little Vik and Wern darts world championships. We were thinking maybe we could even do it online with some people. We could play with them online. If you've got a dartboard at home, we could try to set something like that up. But yeah, well done to Christian Kitz, 9-darter. And I hope it's not the last 9-darter. But the cool thing was, there was a fan. There's a sponsor, one of the bet companies from Ireland. Shout out to Paddy. Now you know which bet company it is. I don't want to make any advertisement. And they had this competition that everybody that came into with a ticket, if somebody throws a 9-darter, I think that they raffle it off. And this one young man, he won £60,000 last night, because that man on the screen right now threw a 9-darter. So one of the fans got £60,000. So hey, not bad for that young man. And I saw the interview of him. He was chuffed. Geez, I would be chuffed for 60,000. That was fantastic. Then don't forget, on the weekend, there's a lot of rugby coming up. We do have the United Rugby Championships this weekend. This is the weekend where all the home teams basically play against others. So the 2 Scottish teams, the 2 Italian teams will play against each other. The 4 Irish teams, the Welsh teams, and the 4 South African teams will play against each other. And we will have the Stormers at 14:30 Central European time, or 13:30 UK time. Got to add that in all the time now. We're going to have the Stormers against the Lions, and straight after that game, it's going to be the Sharks against the Bulls. So please join us for that. Then we got to get into some. We have to have a jackass of the day. Now these 2 guys, not a lot of people might know who this is. The guy with the turned around cap, that is Aaron Rodgers, one of the most talented quarterbacks in the NFL. Been there for a few years, won 1 Super Bowl. Not doing so well at the moment. And the other guy is Ryan Clark. He used to play for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 2 American sports icons. And they have had a war of words. Aaron Rodgers is very thin-skinned. And they've just been behaving like jackasses. I mean, I know a lot of people in Europe won't know what's going on. But in the US, it's really top story in the media. So these 2 boys both get a jackass for me. Listen here, man, you're both earning a shitload of money. Don't make it personal. Don't make it personal. Nothing's personal, even on this show. I mean, when we criticize players, especially in Manchester United players, because I'm a Manchester United fan, it's not personal. You might be the greatest person in the world, but if you play a shit game, you play a shit game. I might be a nice guy. If I do a shit show, I do a shit show. Let me know. So yeah, that is our 2 jackasses of the day. But listen here, we are going to have a great weekend. I mean, like I said, tonight we have the Carabao Cup live. On the weekend we have 2 rugby games on Saturday live. And on Sunday, we're back with Manchester United against Bournemouth. It's going to be a good game. Then we have the boxing on Saturday evening. Please don't forget that. I'm thinking of still doing an NHL game in between. So there's a lot going on the channel. We'll update you on that. Don't forget, watch us every morning from 7 o'clock. Tomorrow morning, I will be back at 7. And then on Saturday, you're going to have the pleasure of Wern, who believes that he is the good-looking one on the channel. So we'll let him believe that. Don't worry. So, hey, you guys, thanks for watching. And remember, like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. And we will see you tomorrow morning. And be safe and take care. And we'll see you very soon. Fantastic morning. Enjoy yourselves. Ciao, ciao.